Greetings, brethren. It's the longest sermonette in the history of sermonettes. I'm just kidding. Mr. Packwood wanted me to stand up and give a few comments here, brethren, and before I give my message. And as you heard the song leader initially say, the service today is going to be slightly different format, obviously. If I'm giving the message first, Mr. Packwood was going to be concluding the service, explaining an enormous rediscovery of something that came clear since just recently. Okay, brethren, so he'll conclude the service for about 20 to 25 minutes. He wanted me to stand up. I'd love to share a little bit about you, be a little bit heart to heart with you before I get into my message. It just sets up the message that he'll be giving. Because, brethren, we've wrestled with a lot of things. We've wrestled with many different aspects of prophecy, but frankly, very little. If you think about it in the grand scheme of things, we've wrestled with very little in prophecy. A lot has been cemented and is correct that we have proven over the course of these 7 years, coming up on almost 7 years of the series in prophecy. But we've wrestled with little bits and pieces. How do certain verses fit, and how do we understand exactly certain bits of timing? So, brethren, you'll find today Mr. Pack will explain in much more great detail. I'm just setting it up a little bit. Much greater detail, that a lot of the what is exactly correct. We're just focused a little bit on timing. And the options are at this point, are we going to go another year, or is there a different way to view some of these more enigmatic verses? And like I said before, there is an enormous rediscovery of something that Mr. Pack is going to explain. You know, I've been on Mr. Pack's team, me and Mr. Haboosh. We've been on Mr. Pack's team for a while, and truly we can appreciate and understand the complexity, the difficulty that these verses have given us. Frankly, brethren, think about it. These same verses have eluded a lot of God's people for 2,000 years. They've been hidden. A lot of what Mr. Pack is going to explain has been hidden and is finally coming clear. So, brethren, we just wanted to say, don't give up. A lot has been resolved, and there is no reason to believe we're going another year. Mr. Pack will explain that in more detail. So, as I'm speaking, I believe he'll be going upstairs with Mr. Haboosh, and I won't be there typing. I can't do two things at once, but Mr. Haboosh will be up there, and he'll be preparing this message for what would truly be rushing to call out this final message to you, and then to those brethren. We'll get it out as quickly as we can to the brethren worldwide. So I just wanted to say that before getting into my message. Look forward to this. Time is not up. We're right there. It's very close, but don't give up. Don't give up on this year.